Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has... Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her? I knew I could depend on you. Now all we have to do is convince this poor girl that she's better off leaving the planet with us.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of...
Why won't Sarah listen to me? I've been alone for a long time. And even when bad people... That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had. Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there. That does sound pretty cool. But, well, it's also kind of scary. I never thought of it that way. But leaving Mom and Dad behind. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the...
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision. Oh, I do hope that's true. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please. Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. I promise it won't take long. Wasn't expecting to cliff dive today. Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl. And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you. Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time. Now, Let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you get.
Welcome to
Let's get this
UC
freight into
Space.
space.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. All right, wait.
I have things for you. Got something important to discuss? Oh, yes, of course. Talk to you soon.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Yes? What?
The UC military's lucky to have you. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile...
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have... How dare you say that to me? Thousands died because they believed in the ideals set forth by the United Colonies. I know. So don't tell me I've dishonored anyone's memory. Because I mourn those
We aren't doubting your integrity, Admiral. We are simply expressing our regrets at how this situation was resolved.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. This situation was handled poorly. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Now that we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning?
We should probably talk. There you are. I was wondering when he'd come.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen some... They sure won't. They have to catch me first.
It's true. You're one of the toughest people I've ever met. So, what do you think?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to...
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Well, Auntie Sarah can't exactly afford that right now, but she can provide you with the best exploration training in the galaxy.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise...
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name. You're probably right. That's why I keep you around, to hold my head above water and give me a swift kick in the arse once in a while. And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall. so we can talk in private. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
So, how are you?
It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot. That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I know you are. Just give me a moment. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Am I? I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear. Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away. Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or what exactly are you saying? Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. From things you've said in the past, it's obvious you want to have a serious relationship. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, you're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence. Hell, for the first time in my life, I feel complete. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. Just give the word and we'll get underway.
You and I have... Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
How can I be of service, Captain?
ruins are incredible. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. Was that you? Nice try. I received a message from my mother a few days ago. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. We never discussed this. The thing is, my mother and I don't talk very much. We're not estranged or anything of the sort. We're just... Good. When I say that to most people, they look at me like... I don't think they realize how much control parents can exert on your life, especially when their dreams conflict. No, we should have discussed this a lot. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the U. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a wanted isn't the right word. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every... I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my... Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument. Well, you see, my father was... I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. Oh, aren't you sweet? Always concerned. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family... You mean that? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... Then you know my answer is yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about... You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And he... All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much...
Touching down.
Ugh. Thank God. I figured if I talked myself hoarse on the comms, the cavalry would come. I was expecting some Freestar militia, but any port in a storm, I guess. You are a sight for sore eyes. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for... Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but we'd have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the... And I can't believe I'm saying this. So, and this is important. You see a Marine, don't shoot. They're friendlies.
I never thought I'd live to see the day where the UC and the FC work.
Roger. So first things first. The makeshift infirmary isn't gonna hold. They set up on the ground floor in the... The whole place is on lockdown, so you talk to, Lazama. Here's hoping it's not just me. Be safe, be bold. A dead soldier ain't no help to no...
Found one! One over here! Good riddance, but you're next!
This is it.
What?
think he's a spacer? Corporal Azama, UC Marines, medic. And meet the esteemed doctor. Musa, right? It's his party we're crashing. We've lost too many good soldiers and scientists, but everyone here is stable and will recover. Mahoney's a machine. She's wasted on this rock. What the heck are you guys doing here anyway? Doctor.
Yes. Yes. Astrobiology. We seek to understand the various flora and fauna. Exactly. Any day, one of us can be the next. Life itself may hold the key to advancing the quality.
Ah, it's nice to see your color back, Doc. Listen, we can't waste time. The Freestar CO, Lieutenant Torres. I'm not sure how long he can keep his troops safe.
Last I saw Torres was on the 3rd floor.
Take this key and get to Torres. It should open everything except this. Get to Torres before his men are wiped out.
We don't stock up on junk.
We've lost so many people. Are they all gone?
Thanks to the stranger, every last one of them is down. Some fancy work there. How many more are there with your unit? You got snipers. Wait, you're serious? You did all of that?
All in a day's work.
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier door.
But she's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men.
She came in to save us, Sergeant, when no one else would. I will not leave her out. She's...
But Lieutenant, they're the UC. We can't...
Sergeant, I am ordering you to help us save those Marines. But...
We got a security override key. If the Marines are still alive, they'll be by... We all work together. We should be able to save them.
There are soldiers that need us. You... Good.
Here's the security key. You take point.
Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine. Huh. More UC bailing the FC out. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran of the Colony Wars, the Shield of Parduk Pass. Best damn Marine in the service.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing. You've saved lives here, and that is something...
Captain Myung. You're a legend. And you're here.
My reputation precedes me, eh? I've always wanted to say... I'm in the business of saving civilian lives. I figure that...
If Mast found out, there could be a court-martial.
The captain and all her Marines... Oh, we'd all be dead.
You lot may be Freestar, but you're ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer boss. You've got spirit. That's what we need right. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution here, but it won't last long. The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined rabble. But they got... That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber us. Which means they won't drop the reinforcements right on top of us anymore. But there's too many of them, and only one of you.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. If we don't act, the Spacers could take them out.
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be if you did? But we need every trained soldier to fortify and get the defenses back.
Mahoney said their last transmission indicated they were in trouble. If you could perhaps... take your ship to the research camp. They went dark not too long ago, so hopefully they are still surviving. Just go quickly and safely.
many of them. You saved us.
I'm just a botanist. Why? Why would
Corporal Mahoney radioed you coming, but I didn't know if we could hold out. But you're a regular hero. Spacers dropped in some of their goons not too long ago. I managed to get most of us. Anytime they approached the shelter, we managed to repulse them. But time wasn't enough. Then you showed up, thank God. I don't... Mahoney said for us to go to ground. There's a cave nearby we're going to hole up in until this is all over. Don't worry, I'll keep the civvies safe from here.
Got anything on your scanner? Let's do this.
Direct into their rev drive.
Mahoney said the research camp is all clear. Mahoney said the research camp is...
Most likely decomposing in some unmarked grave. Good on you both for making that mission of mercy a priority. Our job is to protect the civvies and never leave a soldier behind. Straight to business. The Spacers haven't attacked yet, but they've been shuttling men down beyond the ridge. We cannot let them keep reinforcing, otherwise... So we need to take out their ships. The only rest a Marine gets is in the grave.
I concur with the captain. We can't hold out if we do.
The Spacers have 2 fighter groups. If you take those out, the enemies will... So, launch that fancy ship of yours and get to work.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
Got ourselves some cargo. Ha!
The gravity
faces. Too many of them. So many people.
That's the price of command, Torres. Every decision leads to... You can drive yourself crazy with counterfactuals. Focus on the good you did. Well said.
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you. I almost want to...
Now, wouldn't that be the damnedest thing? I could put it on right next to my meritorious star. You'd save me a court-martial if you just give me your thanks. Might be you want your medal, though. It's certainly earned.
I'm not sure if I would have... But I will never forget you.
You're young, and you've got a future ahead of you. I've been passed up for promotion more times than I can count because I've always stuck by my principle. There's a million ways the bastards in command will ask you to compromise. Little ways, big ways. Don't. It may hurt your career, but I look back with pride at my service. You see?
I sincerely hope I never see you across the lines on the battlefield, Captain.
If you do, Lieutenant, I will.
Not if I do my duty first.